So, I have been wanting to videotape some motorcycle rides, but I don't have much money to buy a camera. So I was able to long-term borrow a regular Flip Mino non-HD, and I'm able to borrow it in part because we won't really be able to see it, but it has a broken LCD display. It was stepped on and the display doesn't work anymore. It still records, and you're able to sync it up with your computer just fine, but you can't frame your shots and review your recordings. So a friend of mine, happens to be my downstairs neighbor, let me long-term borrow it. So I wanted to mount it to my helmet, which I don't have in the room. However, on the chin bar of the helmet, I put a Velcro strip, and on the back of this Flip Video I put another Velcro strip. However, before I did all this, I noticed that on the helmet, if I were just to Velcro it straight to the helmet, it would be looking down at my my tank basically the whole time, which is kind of a boring view for a nice trip through the mountains, for example. So I decided I needed to build a I don't even know what to call it, but a piece to put in between. So I went to the Home Depot and I got some, actually found a piece of the pink styrofoam insulation. It was a broken piece on the floor, and I asked, hey, can I have this? And they said sure. So it was about this big, and I started cutting it up a little bit and trying to find the right angle, and after a few trial and errors I think I found a good angle. And so this is my piece, and this is now the second trial. The first trial I used electrical tape, and I did not wrap the tape around like this, so the tape came separated from the foam. The Velcro stuck very well to the tape, however the tape did not stick very well to the foam. So this time, same piece of foam, which is about my third piece of foam to get the shape and the angle right. And I used Gorilla tape, which is just duct tape, only stronger. It was gifted to me, so I thought I'd use it. And not only did I wrap around this way, but I also wrapped around this way to help keep the tape, to basically form a block of tape rather than just taping around the block. And then I stuck the Velcro to that. So this angled bit here is for the chin of the helmet, and then this flat part goes on the Flip Video, and with the angle of my head while I'm riding, excuse the thinning baldness, the Flip Video is more or less perpendicular to the ground, so it works quite well. And I still have access to all the controls, well, all the necessary controls. I'm missing the volume up button, but since you can't review the video anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I can turn it on here on the side, and you can see that it's on. And then while I'm riding, down here I can still have access to the record and of course the stop button. So as you can see, it's now recording. It's recording me recording, which sounds like there's some philosophical nightmare going on right now, some sort of contradiction. Anyway, this works pretty well, and it's not the steadiest, and the sound is useless once you get above 15-20 miles an hour. So I'm still experimenting with external sound recording settings, devices, and placements. So thanks for watching, and happy riding.